So I'm a young mom. Does young mom apply as you grow older? But yeah, maybe applies based on your point of entry into motherhood. I had my daughter at 19. So during COVID, there was a lot of conversation around teenage pregnancy. The stats are always on news every other day. And Biha started as a rant on my YouTube channel when I was there. So the conversation was mostly around teenage pregnancy is on the rise in Kenya, and how do we put a stop to this? And while I agree that's a very valid conversation to have, I also felt like there was a side of this conversation that wasn't being had, and there was a big chunk of the victims, if I'd say, falling through the cracks. While you're looking to stop the crisis that is teen pregnancy, what happens to those who are already there? Because these are more than numbers and pie charts that are being shown during this. These are actual girls with actual lives, with actual futures that have been disrupted. However you want to look at it, that's the actual reality of that. And in my case, I do come from privilege, in the sense of the support and the community I have around me. From the get-go, my family has held me down. I'm able to do everything that I do because I have such a powerful army behind me. I honestly don't think I'd be half the woman I am without the kind of family I come from. I'm really covered in love and support. And the realization that this is not the standard for every young mom. So with this conversation happening, it made me so aware of where I stand in my journey with motherhood. Because at this point, by the time this was happening, my daughter was, I think, about to turn 3. I had already gone back to school. One of the things, like I said earlier, I was doing was modeling. So I had already participated in 3 pageants, Miss Tourism Narok, where I was a finalist, and then I was first runners-up, Miss Yowen, College of Architecture and Engineering, and I was finally Miss University of Nairobi. And all this was because even getting back your confidence after childbirth to be on the runway, it takes a lot of affirmation from the people around you. And the fact that I could have all this and get back to things that really mattered to me, it broke my heart when I got into a space where I'm interacting with more young moms, and the conversations are always, oh, I actually wanted to be, but I'm a mom. And that, to date, nothing pisses me off than that but.